Hello everyone, it's Mark here. Thanks for coming along. We're going to be traveling northbound through Washington State to the town of Blaine, Washington. It's a border town right on the border with Canada. And we're going to take the drone up because I've got something special to show you. It's a abandoned airport, abandoned airstrip. The formal name is Blaine Municipal Airport, also known as Dierks Field. And it was set up like around 1946. It was just a grass strip back then. And for about 20 years it was a grass strip. And then they finally put gravel in. And then it was a gravel airstrip for about 8 more years till they finally installed the pavement you see right here, the asphalt. Okay, so we're pretending that we're coming in for a landing as if the airport was still operational. So here we are about to touch down. We'll do a little touch and go here. We really got to do a touch and go because somebody built a building right in the middle of the airstrip. And as if that isn't enough, they also put a street there, right in the middle of our way. This isn't even halfway what the field was originally. And that's a little truck stop. We'll talk about that later. We're gonna pan around here, and now you can see Blaine High School. They've got a really nice football field, all decked out. And I'm going to come up a little higher here so you can see the harbor way back there. Blaine Harbor. Nice little marina and everything. The city council actually at one point was considering changing the name. Maybe they're still considering changing the name of the town from Blaine to Blaine Harbor. I guess because if you put harbor at the end of anything, it makes it sound more pleasing, more romantic. I don't know. I think they're right. I like the sound of Blaine Harbor. So, just up ahead where you see the line, that is the Canadian-American International Boundary Line. So if you keep walking for 5 more minutes, you better have your passport in hand. But we're just going to fly around. See, there I am at the bottom left. Hello. Goodbye. And, this field was decommissioned, put out of business by the Blaine City Council by a vote of 4-3 back in 2007. In February of 2007, they voted to close the airport by the end of the year. So the last day of 2007 was the last day planes were allowed to land and take off here. There's a picture of one of the last airplane that was left here on the premises after it was shut down. So since they voted to close the airport down by a vote of 4-3, this is how I imagine it. There's 7 guys in the boardroom, and 3 guys on one table say, nah, we don't care about the airport. We want the money. Let's sell it. And 3 people on the other side of the table said, no, we want our airport. Let's keep the airport. And there was 1 person in the middle that cast the deciding vote to close it. As I tilt down, you can see the Y of the taxi lane and the runway there. It looks like you could still use this field if it was just long enough. You might be able to land an ultralight here. The field is for sale, by the way. There's the sign. So if you're looking for a place to land ultralights, this is the perfect place for you. Oh, but here's a better suggestion. Why don't we buy it and turn it into an RC, or remote control airplane field? That would be a fantastic thing to make out of it. An RC park for remote control airplane pilots and drone flyers like me. Now, there is Yorkies. Yorkies is a truck stop and a convenience store. If you ever need anything to eat and you're in the area, they've got everything you need and some. Now, the convenience store was here back when it was an airport, when the airport was operational, I mean. And I don't know if they sold airplane fuel also, but I know they've always had gas and diesel. And that road there, if you were to go right, it would dump right into Canada. If you would go left, it would take you to Interstate 5 south, and you keep going. If you go long enough, you'll end up in Mexico. And speaking of fuel and things like that, I think we're going to have to come to a landing pretty soon because I'm starting to run out of fuel, run out of electrons on my battery. Going to have to recharge and go flying another day. So I'm really happy that you came along with me. Thank you for watching my videos, and God bless.